Hey everybody, it's Jen with Two Sister Bees. Welcome to the channel. What do I have here? This is Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps, where he says getting out of debt will not happen overnight. It takes time. And here are the baby steps that will get you started. Step 1, $1,000 in an emergency fund. Check. I have done that. Step number 2, pay off all debt with the debt snowball. Okay, this is where I have seemed to run into a little bit of trouble. And Dave Ramsey is very adamant when he says you must follow these and you must follow them in order. If you start skipping around, that is when you're going to run into problems. And this system that he has come up with for all of us does not work. Let's see how far I've gotten on step 2. Here are my debt trackers. And let's start here with my debt watch. This is where you list all of your debt so that you have it in one place and it's easy to see where you're at with your debt.
Fun.
All of these credit cards and payments, all of this debt up here at the top, I paid off in 2021. I wasn't necessarily following Dave Ramsey's method, but I was trying to pay off debt. Then here in 2022, this is when I got really serious about paying off the debt. And as you can see, all of these things were paid off in 2022. The only thing that was 23 was the second RV that we had. So that was the last thing in 2023 that was paid off. Now down here, I have a Sam's Club card and a Wells Fargo Visa card. Now both of these are still open accounts. I pay them off each month if I use them. My last 2 credit cards that still carry a balance are both of them are Synchrony credit cards. This one is Living Spaces, which is furniture. And this one is Care Credit, which is a dental bill. Both of these are 0% interest. And what I have been doing is basically justifying the fact that they are 0% interest and almost lying to myself and telling myself that this isn't really debt because it's 0% interest. Well, if I called into Dave Ramsey's show today and I asked him if I should pay these off if I have the money in my checking account, what do we think he would say? I know what he would say, and I've known what he would say for a very long time, and I have been ignoring, like I said, the fact that he is very adamant about doing the steps in order. What I did was I skipped baby step 2, and I've been kind of running off onto step 3 and step 4. And I was getting ready to do my cash planning for the week, and this is where I go through each of my binders and I figure out how much I want to put into each envelope. Well, I've decided to make quite a few changes. The biggest one being I'm going to, and this is very difficult, you guys, I'm going to stop hoarding money that I have in my savings account, and I am going to pay these off today. And you're going to watch me do it. So here's what we're doing. Thank you, Dave. We'll see you later. Okay. So let's see what we owe total. We have, and I'm going to end up writing all over this paper, I have a feeling. So let's see what we're doing. These totals here at the bottom are as of today. I just checked them just a little bit ago. So for Living Spaces, which is the furniture, I still owe $6,084. And my Care Credit, this is dental work that I just had done. Only 2 auto payments have come out so far. One of them was actually today, which is what started this whole crazy escapade that I'm going on. We owe them $4,385. That is a total of $10,469. So I started thinking about this amount. And I also started thinking about the fact that I have this. I have a 10,000 challenge that I have been working on. And the other day when I did my savings challenge video, I wrote down this amount, $7,865 is in this envelope. So Jason happens to be off work today, and I asked him, he got rained out, and I asked him how he felt about taking this money and adding a little bit to it and paying both of these off. What gets you is the 0% interest.
It's a lie.
You feel like, oh, I'll just keep my stack, right? I'm gonna keep my stack of money, I wanna keep it, but I can't. You know why? Because I owe money out.
Lies.
Debt is debt. And I don't know if I told you guys this, but I heard somebody say, and I think she called into the Dave Ramsey show. I think she was one of the callers. I will never forget this now. She made a comment about, I think it was like ADT, the burglary system people. They were at her house and she needed like an upgrade or something. Her system was really antiquated and they came to do like an upgrade. And obviously while they were there, they started trying to sell her all this other stuff. She was ready to buy it and she was willing to buy it, but for whatever reason, kind of like a phone thing, like a Verizon thing, they wanted her to pay it in payments. And that was to keep her in a contract with them. They didn't want to sell it to her outright. They told her that this system or this equipment had to be bought in payments. I don't know. So anyway, her response to them was, and it was 0% interest. That's the whole point of this story, and I almost forgot that. It was 0% interest, and that was their line to her. They just kept saying, oh, it's 0% interest. You're not paying anymore, blah, blah, blah. And her response to them was, it still sounds like debt to me. And she told them no. That stuck with me, you guys. This is 0% interest, but you know what? It is still debt, and I have the money to pay it. So very reluctantly, I'm going to pay it. So let's take $7,865 to start. And that is from the 10K challenge. And you know we're going to count this up in just a minute. I'm going to put it to the side because I also have in this envelope that is supposed to go to these bills. This money was taken from my Busy Bee card envelope. I take any savings challenge that I complete and I put it into this envelope and then it goes towards my debt. So this has 150, 70, 80, 90, 95, 205, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 214 in it. So we'll put that over here. And we're going to write minus 214 from the credit envelope. And then in this binder, we've got the Care Credit envelope. And let's see what we've got in here. We have 120, 40, 55, 155 minus 155 from the Care Credit envelope. And then we have the Living Spaces envelope. And this one actually has quite a bit because we completed Hello Honey 2 Sundays ago and I added that money. So let's see how much is in this one. 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 670, 690, 710, 720, 730, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. 764. And that is correct. That's what I have over there. Now I'm going to take this out because this is prop money, which means it's already in the bank, but I really don't want to count this. I'm just going to take this out and put 564 here. I just want to stick with what I actually have in cash in my possession so I don't get confused. Okay, so we're going to put minus 564 from the Living Spaces envelope. So we'll put this up there. Let's count this up and see if I have $7,865. Let's count it out. 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7, 150, 380, 140, 100, 40, 40, 50, 55 and ones. So we've got 865 down here and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,000 up there. So that is correct. $7,865 is the exact amount that was in my 10K challenge. And I'm really sad to stop the 10K challenge when I was that close. But you know what, guys? I think this money will be much better spent where it belongs. So the 78.65 plus the 214, the 155, and the 564 gives me $8,798 towards this $10,469. So let's see how much I'm short. 10,469. I am short $1,671. And you know what, guys? I have $1,671 in my savings account. So I'm going to add that. Let's go pay these off. You guys, I did it. I just hit send on both of these debts. This one is the care credit, which was the dental bill, $4,385. $4,385 paid today. $6,084. Living spaces, $6,084 paid today, October 10th. And these two payments officially mean that we are debt free. Oh my gosh, you guys, we are literally, for the first time, 100% officially debt freaking free. I'm just going to take a minute and let this sink in. I am beyond excited. We literally have no debt anymore. There's nothing left. Wow, okay. I can't freaking believe it. That was hard to do. Obviously, I have to go put this in the bank. But yeah, I did it. And I have Dave Ramsey to thank. I have my husband to thank. I have myself to thank. And I have this channel to thank for keeping us accountable. It can be done. I don't know if you guys know exactly how much debt we have paid off, but it is a very substantial amount, including our house. It is well over $500,000. And it took us a couple years, two and a half years, but it's done. Okay, so now we're moving on to the 3 to 6 months of expenses in our savings account. And we'll get to that on my cash stuffing video. In a couple days, I will have that posted for you guys. In the meantime, I am going to celebrate my you-know-what off today for finally being debt-free. I still can't believe it. Okay, you guys, if you're not subscribed to Two Sister Bees, come on, click right here. Be part of the hive. And keep watching Two Sister Bees.